สวัสดีค่ะ
Hello everyone. I hope you're all doing well. In the last 2 episodes, we thoroughly covered the present continuous tense. If you have any questions, please reach out in the comments. In today's episode, we're going to learn about the future tense in Thai. After watching this video, you'll know everything you need to know about the future tense. Before we start, I need a little help from you. To ensure our videos reach more people who want to learn Thai and to further improve our educational series, please don't forget to hit the like button and leave us a short comment below. Each comment and like helps our content reach more people and allows us to help you more effectively. Sorry for the interruption, and let's get started. In Thai, the future tense is handled differently from English. Instead of conjugating verbs, particles that indicate future tense, specific time words, and the context of the conversation are used. Now let's take a closer look at these methods.
จะ
Which translates as will in English, is used to indicate that an action will occur in the future. It comes before the verb. Let's break it down using a simple and everyday phrase, I will study. In Thai, this is
ฉันจะเรียน
ฉัน
means I,
จะ
is the word for will,
เรียน
means to study. Building on how to say I will study in Thai, let's look at another commonly used Thai sentence for planning visits to famous landmarks. For example, to say, I will go to the Grand Palace.
ฉันจะไปวัดพระแก้ว จะ
means will, showing that the action is intended for the future.
ไป
Translates to go, a verb used for expressing movement or travel.
วัดพระแก้ว
Refers to the Grand Palace, one of Thailand's most iconic sites. In Thai, just like in English, there are specific words that help us pinpoint when something will happen in the future, making our plans and statements more precise. Understanding these time-specific words and phrases can be incredibly useful. Let's delve into some of these key expressions. Tomorrow in Thai.
พรุ่งนี้
Next week.
อาทิตย์หน้า
Next month.
เดือนหน้า
Next year.
ปีหน้า
In Thai, the placement of time-specific expressions often appears towards the end of the sentence, but this is not the only option. These expressions can also be positioned directly after the subject or even at the beginning of the sentence to emphasize certain aspects, depending on what the speaker wishes to highlight. This flexibility allows for variations in sentence structure to convey different nuances or focal points of a statement. Here are examples to illustrate the placement of time-specific words in Thai sentences, as mentioned. At the beginning of the sentence, tomorrow I will go to school.
พรุ่งนี้ฉันจะไปโรงเรียน
In Thai, the word
โรง
by itself means building or institution. When combined with other words, it specifies the type of building or institution. For example,
โรงเรียน
translates to school, where
เรียน
means to learn or study. So,
โรงเรียน
literally means learning building or place of learning.
โรงหนัง
Translates to cinema, where
หนัง
means movie. Thus,
โรงหนัง
is essentially a movie building.
โรงแรม
Means hotel, which could be thought of as a lodging building. Here is how you can say, tomorrow, I will stay in a hotel in Thai, with the placement of the time-specific word at the beginning of the sentence.
พรุ่งนี้ผมจะพักที่โรงแรม
In Thai, the verb
พัก
is specifically used to describe staying somewhere temporarily, such as in a hotel. On the other hand,
อยู่
has a broader usage, generally meaning to live or be located somewhere. This verb is used to describe one's residence or existence in a place in a more permanent sense, rather than a temporary stay. To illustrate the placement of a time-specific word right after the subject in Thai, consider the sentence, next month, I will go to America. Here's how you would structure that sentence in Thai.
ฉันเดือนหน้าจะไปอเมริกา ฉันเดือนหน้าจะไปอเมริกา
Next year, we will buy a new house. In Thai with the time phrase at the end, you would say,
เราจะซื้อบ้านใหม่ปีหน้า เราจะซื้อบ้านใหม่ปีหน้า
Here's a fresh example for you with a little extra insight. Check out how you can talk about completing a project next week with the phrase next week at the end of the sentence.
ฉันจะเสร็จโครงการสัปดาห์หน้า ฉันจะเสร็จโครงการสัปดาห์หน้า
The Thai sentence
ฉันจะเสร็จโครงการสัปดาห์หน้า
translates to I will finish the project next week. Here's a breakdown of the key words.
เสร็จ
This means finish or complete. It's used to indicate the completion of an action or task.
โครงการ
This translates to project. It's commonly used in both formal and informal contexts when discussing planned activities or initiatives in business, science, or education. Regarding the difference between
สัปดาห์หน้า
and
อาทิตย์หน้า
both phrases mean next week, but are used in slightly different contexts.
สัปดาห์หน้า
Is more formal and is commonly used in written or official communications,
อาทิตย์หน้า
while also meaning next week, is less formal and more commonly heard in everyday spoken Thai. It's typically used in casual conversations. Both terms are interchangeable in many contexts, but the choice between them can depend on the level of formality of the conversation or personal preference. Another example, I will finish my work next week.
ฉันจะทำงานเสร็จสัปดาห์หน้า ฉันจะทำงานเสร็จสัปดาห์หน้า
ทำงาน
Do work or work. It combines the verb
ท
meaning to do with
งาน
meaning work. In Thai, the usage of context often indicates a future action, especially when making plans or discussing events that are dependent on certain conditions. The language employs a combination of temporal clauses and future tense markers to clearly denote actions that will happen in the future. For instance, consider the sentence,
เมื่อคุณมาเราจะไปช้อปปิ้ง
ำ เมื่อคุณมาเราจะไปช้อปปิ้ง
which translates to, when you come, we will go shopping. This sentence perfectly illustrates how contextual cues combined with grammatical elements can indicate future intentions in Thai.
เมื่อคุณมา
The phrase begins with
เมื่อ
meaning when, which introduces a condition or timing aspect. It's followed by
คุณ
which means you and
มา
meaning come. This construction sets up a conditional trigger, indicating that the following action depends on the arrival of the person being addressed.
ช้อปปิ้ง
A direct borrowing from English, this word means shopping.
bonus tip
Want to express your intentions with even more conviction? Add the word
แน่นอน
which means definitely or for sure. To say, next month, I will definitely visit Chiang Mai in Thai, tailored for a female speaker, you would structure the sentence as follows.
เดือนหน้าฉันจะไปเชียงใหม่แน่นอน
เดือนหน้าฉันจะไปเชียงใหม่แน่นอน
Remember, Learning a language is like embarking on a grand adventure. It's full of exciting discoveries and rewarding experiences. So, keep practicing, keep exploring, and most importantly, keep having fun. Take care and see you in the next episode.